Hello, dreamers. So, today's message is you are moving to the next level. And because you are moving to the next level, you have to realize that there are some people that you cannot take along with you, right? There are some things that you need to let go of, whether it's negative mind states, whether it's people who does not, that is not for your highest good. Maybe it's relationships that you have and you need to they're kind of outdated, right? You need to let them go. Maybe it's old belief patterns that are outdated. There's a lot of things that we could release in order to make our transition a bit smoother, but it becomes difficult because a lot of us, we become complacent. We want to hold on to things for dear life because we're used to stability, right? We want something that's stable, something that's secure, something that we know will not fail us, right? But what if that something is holding you back from newer heights, new ways of reaching, right? I think it's very, very important to really take a look at where you are and where you are going, where you're headed. Because sometimes your dreams are too big for your circumstances. Like, I'm not saying that your dreams are too big and you can't reach them. No, I mean like too big for your circumstances. I hate when my lips do that. I don't know why. But sometimes your dreams are too big for your circumstances, meaning you have people around you that does not believe in you in the way that you believe in yourself. So it's instilling self-doubt in you, causing you not to reach those new heights. You have to really take into account everyone, everybody, everything that is around you. It's very conscious. And be very conscious of your energy and the energy of others. Because life is energy, right? Currency is energy. Everything is energy exchange. So if you're delving in the lower level energies, right? Even if you feel like you're just dipping a little bit, it affects you. And that's why a lot of substance users, they are sometimes in denial because they're like, I don't have a problem. I only use on the weekends, or I only use after work. I'm still able to get to work, but they're not realizing that they have an addiction. Like, although you're only using on the weekends or after work, you still have an addiction, because either that's why you're here seeking services, or you're having family problems and financial issues because you're using so many drugs. It's important for us to look at the people in our lives. Listen, if you have people around you that are complainers, that that gossip a lot, that has just lower level energies and don't want to progress, it can be difficult because oftentimes people with no goals, they shoot down other people's goals, right? Because they don't see themselves having more. They don't see you having more. You really, really have to really take that into account, okay? Take it into account. Like, some people see where you are and they become envious of that, jealous of that. So they give off an energy of which you and try and make you feel as if you will not succeed. And a lot of times I feel like people are unconscious of what energy other people are giving off to them. You get what I mean? Like, for instance, if it's your mom and she's like, I don't think you should do that. You should do this. Well, maybe not like that. Like, you should focus in on this. This is what you should be doing, right? But it's dismissing everything in which you want to do. How does that make you feel? It makes you feel doubtful. makes you feel as if maybe I can't accomplish my goals, right? But then at the same time, because it's your mom, you're like, well, she cares about me. You know, she is my mom, so she loves me, right? Giving her excuses, not being conscious of how her energy is affecting you. Regardless of the fact, it's affecting you, right? No matter how small it is, it affects you, right? It's like sometimes we just want support from our family members, our friends, like just encouragement, upliftment, you know? And we just want support. Like, that's it, motivation. We don't want, your opinion, right? We just want you to believe in us. We're not saying that you have to understand where we're going or what we're doing. Hi, doggy. We just want you to be able to be able to support us. So you're moving to new levels, new heights. I want you all to understand that. But in moving into these new levels and these new lights, you have to let some things go. You have to let some things go. It's just law. You have to sacrifice some stuff that just no longer serves you. And it could be anything. Like, say, for instance, if you were on a journey to lose weight, maybe you got to cut back on your carbs, right? That's a sacrifice because you love eating French fries or, eating rice, right? Or you love bread. But in order to get to your goal, get to that next level, you're going to have to eliminate the carbs, right? It's the same concept, right? If you want to reach higher states, like if you want to reach your dreams in life, you got to get rid of those people that are doubting you, that are instilling doubt in you. You have to. It's law. This is not something that I'm making up. This is real talk. I'm just sending this message to help you really start to think on it. I want you guys today or this week to evaluate what things you need to release in order to get to the next level. And a lot of us, it's not people, it's not relationships or substances that we need to get rid of. We need to get rid of our own self-doubt, our own personal issues, our own inability to be open to success, be open to love, to be less guarded, being more vulnerable. A lot of us really need to start opening up. Like, my lesson this past week was just being more vulnerable. And not in a sense to where I'm putting myself in danger or anything like that, but more so in the sense of I have to be not afraid of taking risks. Like, I feel like our ego is there to protect us, but sometimes we can be like paranoid in a sense of, oh my goodness, I can't trust this person or that person because they're going to hurt me. I've been hurt so much. And now I'm just guarded to the point where I can't open up to the love that is around me. So today, when I went to work, I decided to be open to the love around me. And the day has been fantastic. I haven't just been, sitting in my office, even though I always just be in my office doing my own thing, right? But just being open to everyone, all the love. And it's so much love around if you just open yourself up, right? That's that self-doubt. Some people want you to feel ostracized, but don't ostracize yourself because a person is trying to make you feel ostracized. You still be open. You still do your due. You still be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to love just because you were hurt before, right? These are things we need to release. Release our past traumas. Because a lot of us are holding on to our past traumas, and we're reliving it day to day because we're scared to be vulnerable again because we've been hurt. We've been traumatized, right? So it's important. And when I say important, I mean very important for us to not only let go of the past, but really process our trauma. If you guys haven't already, email me about my trauma recovery workbook. A lot of us need this, you guys. You need this trauma recovery, because how can you move to that next level if you're holding on to past hurt? So say, for instance, let me give you an example. A lot of you want to start new relationships, right? And this could be a relationship on any capacity, right? But a previous relationship, you were hurt. You were betrayed. You were backstabbed by a person that you loved genuinely. And you just couldn't believe that this person would do this to you. You were extremely hurt. So now, because of that trauma, you find it difficult to be open to others because you're guarded and you feel like, I'm not going to allow myself to be open again and be hurt because of what has happened to me. It's kind of ludicrous when I say it, but it's so common. It's not even ludicrous. It's common. I've done it. I do it now. I don't want to be hurt by people. So before they even get too close, boom, I duck off. And that's me just admitting it right now. I duck off. People are afraid to be hurt, right? But now I've been opening myself more to people, because I've trusted some people and they have really done me not so good, right? Not to say that I'm innocent in all things. No, not at all. But I have been hurt. Now I'm realizing I cannot allow my past to dictate my future, or my past to get in the way of my future. I have to let it go. You guys, you have to let it go. What are some things that you guys feel like you need to let go? I know it's a lot. Write it down in the comment box below. Like, what do you feel like you need to let go? And what steps are you going to take in order to release that? I feel like that's very important, because you got to be 10 steps ahead of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to say, you know what, I'm going to be less guarded. I'm going to just open up to people. No. What are you going to do? So for me, in order for me to be less guarded, what I'm going to do is, when I'm at work, I'm going to actively eat lunch with my coworkers, right? When they do have like little events, I'm going to attend the events. I'm going to be more open, and start trusting again. And it's okay. It's okay. Now, I just want you guys to know I already attend the events and stuff. You know what I mean? But this is just to give you an example. Oh my goodness, I love turtles. Stop going inside your shell, turtle. Be open. It's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable, everybody. And I feel like that is our message for today. What did you get out of this message? Were you even expecting a message like this today? I wasn't. I just kind of winged it. I just kind of winged it. You know what I mean? So I thank you all for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comment box below. I truly appreciate my subscribers. Remember, y'all the ones. And until next time, dreamers. Oh, my lips, y'all. Dream.